Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. So this is your reading water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is your reading for Mercury Retrograde in Scorpio coming out on the 31st of October. I think it ends on the 20th of November. Forgive me if that's not quite correct, but over the next couple of weeks, we will be in Mercury Retrograde and it's in Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about the hidden, it's about death and rebirth. It's healing, transforming, right? So Mercury Retrograde in a water sign and in Scorpio, I feel like we are going to be called out on our mess. We can't hide from it anymore. Scorpios, it's Scorpio season. Happy birthday to you all. It's going to be a very interesting next couple of weeks. I feel Scorpio season on a whole is going to be so transformative. It always is, but this year with Mercury retrograde as well, it should be interesting. All right. So as always, these are general messages. Take what resonates and you leave the rest. All right. So let's go. Let's see. May all the messages be for the highest good of all involved with harm to none. Ashe. Let's start off with the general theme for you water signs during this Mercury retrograde. What's the messages you want me to share? So crazy. Yang is your energy. That's so interesting as well. And you see all of this fire, right? So there's a sense of maybe taking control of your domain, taking action. The fates is here. So that's being aligned. That's wishes being fulfilled. That's knowing that we're exactly wherever you are, that everything is happening the way how it's supposed to happen. And you have to like go with the flow. My word, orphan is here at the top of the deck. Down the middle is between worlds. So I'm happy to see that because at least all is really not lost. That orphan card number 5, number of transitions. So that's beautiful. But you might be feeling left out in the cold during this Mercury retrograde. Maybe you are going to be seeing people for who they exactly are, situations for what they exactly are. And orphan energy is like you feel left out in the cold. All right. So I feel like with the yang being your main energy, it's that you have to take your own power into your own hands. Take the fire into your own hands. Like, don't get caught, don't get dragged down. It's very easy, I feel, for you water signs, this Mercury retrograde, to be pulled down into a darkness. No, I'm not saying love and light, love and light, love and light. I'm not all about that. I'm about the darkness too. We need the darkness. But be mindful that you might be presented with a situation where you might be feeling really dark. Look at that energy. All right. But you have yang here. So you see the difference in these energies. So find the light in this. Find the lesson in this energy. Don't get pulled all the way into it. Right above this between worlds is yang. Now look at it. It's like literally, it's almost as if, oops, sorry. I am fumbling and bumbling. All right, I'm trying to like get y'all to see what I'm seeing here. Look at this. All right, you see that? So know that if this is how you're feeling, that you're going to be moving into this energy. A sense of control of your own powers, your own domain, your own energies. Feeling energized. It was just 444. Feeling energized. Okay, feeling powerful. So this will not last. Don't drown in this energy. The other thing is too, with this Fates card, notice the stars here as well. You have stars everywhere. Stars here and stars here. The Fates, this is the card associated with the Star card in tarot. It's like, find a sense of comfort in being vulnerable, feeling exposed, releasing and ripping off the camouflage and the layers that, you know, and the facade, and seeing things, seeing yourself as well, fully aligning your energies with whatever is happening with the cosmos. As they dance, we dance. As above, so below. All right, so those are the energies that I'm getting for you, water signs. Let me keep these cards out so I can go back to them as I go through the tarot. So let's pull some tarot now and see what's going on. What's the energy surrounding y'all for this Mercury retrograde? Like, feel whatever y'all feel, but don't drown in it. That's what I'm getting. Don't drown in it. Take your bath. Cleanse your auric field regularly. Take your salt baths and meditation and eat well. Get as much rest as you can. Cry if you need to. Release. But don't drown in it. Okay, Spirit guys, what's the messages you want me to share with the water signs for Mercury retrograde? October's Mercury retrograde. Not even October. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio rather, because it's the end of October really. This ring case falling off. All right, so your first card, beautiful. The Three of Swords reversed. I love it. I love it. All right, so whatever might cut you, it might not hurt you as much as you might be expecting. This Mercury retrograde might not be as harsh as you might be expecting, but know that it will bring some resentments. I do see that with this Three of Swords. When the Three of Swords is reversed, the energy feels less painful. It might be moving into a more healing part of your process. But with all the smoke at the bottom of the card, I feel like there will be some underlying resentment, lots of it. All right, and it's very dark, just like this card. So be mindful of that. You have the Page of Rods reversed. So I don't know if you might have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, who's kind of like drained you in some way, whose offer you might not be willing to take. Maybe that's who you're taking your power back from. You have the Ace of Swords reversed. So Spirit is saying now is not the time to talk either. Like maybe you're not in conversation with this person. Maybe you are contemplating having a conversation with this person. Maybe that's who you're sending this fireball out to. I don't know. Water sign, sorry. Your next card, all reversed. I just realized all four of your cards are reversed. The Page of Pentacles reversed. You have two pages here. Page of Rods, Page of Pentacles, both reversed. Potentially somebody younger than you, potentially a child. There's no communication here. There's a sense of resentment here. There's a lack of motivation. There's a lack of giving as well. It's a very cut off energy. You have the World here at the bottom of the deck. Under that World card is the Two of Cups. And under that is the Tower. And then the Five of Pentacles. So my word, water signs. Somebody, y'all feeling real defeated here for real. Like something's happened and it's causing y'all lots of pain. But know that the World card is on top of all of that, which means whatever you are experiencing is in order to complete a cycle, to heal something here. The world is upright. So something is being completed here. Between worlds, remember you got, oh my word, you have the World card and between worlds. So know that you, where you are, as you go through Mercury retrograde, is leading you to this at the end of the day. Completing a phase or a cycle, leading to some kind of success or sense of healing. Wow, top of the deck, water signs, Queen of Swords. I love it. So y'all being very clear in y'all's minds. There's also a sense of understanding here too, with the fates showing up. And the Queen of Swords is like, Y'all are very aware of the process that you're going through. This isn't just random. It's something that y'all have been thinking about long and hard. You're being very clear in how you express as well, being very direct. There's still a sense of being camouflage, but I feel like it's not at your detriment. I feel like it's necessary for you to maneuver. You need to like not show your full hand. Because notice she's standing here. She's standing in roses. She's surrounded by smoke in the background. You know, but she's also very direct. She's looking at you. Very clear and very direct. Very focused. Down the middle is the 6 of wands or rods. So again, a sense of success and winning, victory is here. Hold on, let's see. Tell me more about this 3 of swords, please, for the water sign, spirit guides. What's the 3 of swords for these water signs? Well, the devil reversed. All of your top row is reverse cards. So you are cutting a toxic relationship. You're healing from a toxic relationship. There's still that resentment underneath, but you're healing. You're letting go. You're facing the darkness as well. Facing the truth when it comes to a toxic relationship or situation. Cutting any codependencies. Maybe cutting out any bad habits or addictions in some way that might have been trapping you. And as well as seeing a person or a situation for exactly what it is or who they are. No longer feeling caught up by it. No longer thinking, oh, wow, I love this person, so let me be a little, what's the word? Lenient. You know, you might 12-12. You might put it with a lot more from this energy because you feel connected or felt connected to them. You know, but now they've left you feeling orphaned. So you realizing now that you need to be a little more Queen of Swords, a little more discerning and a little more, I don't want to say selfish, but self-full. Focus more on self here with this Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck. So y'all ain't playing. You're cutting. Okay, what's the Page of Rods here, spirit guides, for the water signs? You have the 6 of Pentacles here. Okay, so before with the Page of Rods, maybe you were not giving a lot. You didn't feel as maybe the person was not giving. And what's coming into its place is the 6 of Pentacles. So a sense of a give and take. It's a lot more balanced energy here. Maybe before where you felt as if you weren't getting enough. It's coming in the form of another person. Maybe you giving yourself. That you've put a lot into something and it's coming, because you got 2 6s, I just realized as well. Got the 6 of Pentacles and right below it is the 6 of Rods. So where you might have felt as if you weren't getting enough energy back from a situation or from a person, is like it's being replaced now by a reciprocal energy or somebody wanting to now pour that energy onto you, or a situation that will pour that energy onto you. And it will make you feel quite like celebrated. I feel like that's what that is. I feel like a more celebrated energy is coming. The fates. So for some of you, you are leaving a situation where you might have been feeling orphaned. You're transitioning now into something that's aligned with you. Okay, so that between worlds, because this is how it's looking to me. From orphaned, transitioning right into the fates. So alignment. Aligned situations, aligned connections. It's going to make you feel powerful. It's going to make you feel energized, active. Okay? For some of you, if you've been struggling with your divine masculine energies, where it's like, instead of being controlling, now you're controlled. You know, as in you've controlled your fires. Instead of trying to like push and pull situations or push and pull people or life. Now you have this sense of control, and you know there's no need for you to push or pull. You're very much comfortable within yourself. All right. Um, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Four Swords. Okay. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here, Spirit Guides? Ten of Pentacles. So this Ace of Swords reversed and this Ten of Pentacles. So some of you might not be having, right now you might, with orphan as well, when it comes to your relationships, family, friends, loved ones, lovers, etc. There's no communication, or you feel as if you're not understood here. With the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles can relate to family. Okay, so family, home, tribe, community, your finances, your relationships, anything that's stable and secure and solid. There's no communication or no, maybe a misunderstanding or lack of understanding within this relationship. All right. Also, Spirit might be saying it's not the time to talk. Mercury retrograde is not necessarily the time to say what you might be thinking in your mind. So maybe journal it instead. Maybe write it and burn it. You know, write it in a blog and not post it, whatever the case may be. But with the Ace of Swords, like there's a sense of no communication or no understanding, maybe a lack of clarity. King of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck. So the Hermit, yeah. Knight of Swords again. Yeah, y'all working towards something that's a lot more aligned with you. I feel there's healing happening here as well. Okay, why is the Page of Pentacles here? Spirit guides. The Knight of Cups. So your Page of Pentacles reversed, where you were not willing to take an offer from somebody, or you didn't know if you can trust an offer from somebody. Or maybe you pulled that energy from an earth sign. This could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. And what's clarifying it is the Knight of Cups. All right, so there's a sense of healing yet again. There's a sense of moving away from what wasn't serving you into a more aligned energy. A lot more healing. This person might be a water sign like you. Or maybe you're just moving into a sense of your own self. Feeling self. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you're moving from one energy of not trusting or not accepting what somebody was offering, or feeling as if you were giving and it wasn't being reciprocated, towards an energy that will want to give. That's what I'm getting. Will want to give. Will lead you to something a lot more solid, stable, and aligned. That is the word of the day, aligned. Why is the Queen of Swords here, Spirit guys? For the water signs during Mercury retrograde. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Beautiful. I love it. Ten of Cups. All right. So between worlds again, the fates, alignment, union, understanding. And why? Because you are now putting down your foot and being clear on what you want and speaking your truth, not letting people take advantage of you, not letting people take the piss. Okay? With this Queen of Swords. And it's going to lead you towards, look at that, a Rainbow of Cups and a sense of unity. Two arms interlocked. And all of this is happening underneath your Three of Swords and your Devil card reverse. So when you let go of what is not serving you, when you let go of the codependencies, the toxic relationships, toxic situations, maybe not speaking up, maybe not putting down your foot, maybe letting people take advantage of you, whatever the case may be, and you become a lot more discerning and straightforward, it draws in a beautiful, fated, aligned energy. What I was going to say before with the Yang card as well, that some of you as water signs, maybe some of you need to work on your masculine, your divine masculine energies. All right. Your sense of action, your sense of self-power, you know, Ace of Rods is here. So there that fire again, fire, fire, yang, and the Ace of, I'm talking about the yang card, and the Ace of Rods is at the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of Rods, that's the beginning, just like yang. The beginning, it's the fires, the initial sparks, the passions, growth, rebirth from the ashes, right? Rising from the ashes, this Ace of Rods. Okay. What's the Six of Rods? The Magician, beautiful. So where you will be celebrated, recognized, feeling successful. It comes down to you. You hold the power. You hold the power. That's that Magician card. Okay. Whatever inspires you, whatever healing needs to happen, whatever keeps coming to your mind, whatever you've put out is going to come back to you. Okay, you have all of your resources, you have all of the power backing you. You've called this in, more or less, is what I'm getting. You've called in this energy. You've called in this supportive energy. You've called in this sense of success. You've stayed focused. You've stayed the course. You've understood that you were feeling orphaned in the past, but you are transitioning. And you're heading now towards what's more aligned with your truth. Okay, so that's beautiful. Don't lose sight of the prize, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, just keep going. As uncomfortable as it might get, as dark as it might get, look for the lessons, feel the lessons, hear the lessons, see the lessons, taste the lessons, whatever the case may be. Keep pushing forward. Tell me about the World card here, Spirit Guides. Tell me more about the World card. Tell me more about the World card for the water signs for Mercury Retrograde. Tell me more about the World card. Beautiful. The Page of Cups and the Ace of Rods. Love it. So this success, this completion, this something coming full circle is going to come with a message of healing, a message of love. This could be connected to children as well. Maybe for some of you, what's happening is, with this orphan card, maybe some of you went through some kind of loss with a child. If that's the case, I'm so sorry. Or something to do with a child, maybe a disconnection from a child in some way, but there's a renewed sense of this connection, okay, with this Ace of Rods. So some of you could be expecting as well. After you've gone through all of this healing, releasing something that's toxic, you might find out that you are expecting. The World card could be expecting as well, because it's like a womb, isn't it? Like a child incubating on inside. The Page of Cups could be about child. The Ace of Rods could be about child pregnancy, or a renewed connection with a child. All right, so that's what I am seeing here. Hold on, let's see. What's the word of advice for the water signs, Spirit Guides? Word of advice for the water signs during Mercury Retrograde. King of Rods. Goes back again to this first card out, which is Yang. A sense of, again, mastering your domain. Being a leader, not a follower. You got the Queen of Swords and the King of Rods showing it here. Being motivated. Wielding your wand as well. It goes very much with the Magician. Knowing your sense of power, internal power, commanding your life, commanding your situations around you. Knight of Rods is at the bottom. The Judgment card at the top. Wow, and the Hangman. Yeah. What's the... Okay. 3 more rods. You have a lot of fire here, water signs. Y'all have fire. First card out was fire. Then there's fire everywhere here. The 3 of Rods and the 8 of Rods. So know that you are definitely commanding your domain, your fires, your passions, taking care of your, taking control of your situations, staying motivated. The Three of Rods, knowing that you are not alone. You see the wand at his back, right? So where you might have been feeling orphaned in the past, know that you will be, you are, not will be, you are surrounded by supportive energies. Okay? You have to trust in that. And the Eight of Wands, like some of y'all will be receiving a message that will drive you forward. You have the Ace of Rods here as well. Remember that. And this Eight of Wands, like some of y'all leaving a situation between worlds, leaving a situation and moving into a brighter future ahead. Some of y'all literally moving, some of y'all traveling, some of y'all receiving a message, some of y'all like transitions happening quickly. There's a lot of fire. The Eight of Wands is fire going through air, right? So this is speed. The Judgment card is here at the bottom. So y'all, this is it, and that's like fate, right? This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. What's the final outcome here for the water signs, spirit guides? What's the final outcome? Is there any other card? Any other message for the water signs? Love it, love it, love it. The Star is here. The Fates, the Star. It's the same card, card number 17. Alignment, healing, being strong in finding strength in vulnerability, in standing naked, in your truth, in your authenticity, in your needs, your wants, your desires, your boundaries, setting boundaries. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, and the Death card. The Death card was the first one out. So this is the rebirth. You have two cards of rebirth, the Judgment card and this Death card. From death comes life, from death comes life, from death comes life. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, during Scorpio season, yes. You're about to level up, my dear water signs. Y'all leveling up. Y'all at the top of the wheel. The wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, so trust the process. Notice somebody's being kicked off of that wheel. And I sense that there's energy coming in that's a real balanced, reciprocated energy. And the Six of Swords here, leaving this tumultuous water for calmer waters, even though you might not necessarily want to leave. And I do see travel for some of you with the Eight of Rods. But you know that you need to make this move because it will take you in the direction that you need to be in to feel fully like self. Okay? The Fates. Alignment. Leaving what was misaligned towards your alignment. Spirit guys, can I have a message for the water signs for this Mercury retrograde? What's the message you want me to share with the water signs for Mercury retrograde? Can I have one card? Your dreams need a practical plan is your message, water signs. And that makes so much sense with yang. Yang being a masculine energy. Fire being a masculine energy. Fire is more about the practicality. Divine masculine energy is more about the practicality of things, logic, etc. So that's full moon in Taurus. Find a way to take step by step because you're between worlds, right? So as you move forward, Spirit is saying you need a plan, a practical plan to get to that bright, beautiful Technicolor side of the card. A new romantic cycle begins. This showed up for the fire signs. You have a lot of fire on here as well. So I don't know if the water signs will be connecting to fire signs. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. And it's interesting because we just had a new moon in Scorpio. And whatever you put into place for the new moon in Scorpio will affect you up to 6 months later, which is the full moon in Scorpio. So it's time to release negativity. So by the time you get to the full moon in Scorpio, you have dealt with the darkness that might be holding you back. You would have healed, you've transformed, and heading towards your Technicolor life. What do you need to release? Waning moon down the middle. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. And under that is prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, right? So you have the full moon in Taurus. The new moon would be 6 months later. So look at that. When you put in work, look what happens. When you put things into planning, look what happens. And look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius is here. Okay, my lovely water signs, that is your message for Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. I hope that these messages have helped you in some way, will assist you in as you navigate through these waters, these scorpionic waters. I'm sending so much big love, so much love to you. Scorpios, again, happy birthday and much love to you, Pisces and Cancer. And thank you for watching my video. Until next video, bye.